Please excuse the language here, but you really need to see this hidden structure. As I said before, hidden code in our DNA. Now, the young man speaking choice words in this video, but bypass that and hear the meat of what he's saying here. Okay, let's push play.
Been kept by cathedrals for a long time. This right here is your DNA. This at the top is your DNA from a top-down view. These geometric shapes that you see is what we call sacred geometry. Sacred geometry is an ancient study that explains energy patterns. Like this turtle right here. If you look to the right, what you see here is a sand plate that's connected to some type of instrument that can send out frequency. Now let's just say the instrument is a piano, and when I hit one of the notes on the piano, it shifts the sand into these specific geometric shapes. This is called cymatics, the study of visible sound. You can also do this with liquids. Now here's a picture of cymatics in water, top-down view of DNA, and church windows. Notice they are almost identical. Now how many times have you drove past a church window like this and wondered how the fuck did they come up with that design? They didn't, it's in your DNA. Now here's something very interesting. Everything has a resonant frequency, which basically means everything has its own frequency. Now a lady did an experiment where she set up a mic in the church like this and recorded the silence. She then set up speakers to play that silence so that it would go back into the mic and keep creating a louder and louder and louder sound, to the point to where it was strong enough to show up cymatically. Now when she played that sound through water, it created these shapes cymatically. And to her surprise, the same shape the sound of the church was making was what the shapes of the windows inside the church looked like. There's only one group of people I know who can build at that level. But anyway, now remember, buildings have their own resonant frequency, which means that when you're in the building, your body is being interacted with those frequencies. So if your body is made of 60 to 80% water, and this is what water looks like when it's vibrating, that means whatever shape is made by the sound of the church is the shape that your DNA is taking form of. I believe these cathedrals are designed to create healing frequencies to make you feel good when you're inside of the church. This could be part of the reason why people feel good when they enter a church, not realizing the church is emitting its own healing frequency in alignment with the instruments that are being played by uplifting music scales. Here's cathedrals for a long time. This right here is your DNA. This at the top.
Now, let me pause this and say that on top of this, this is what we've been talking about, folks, about your 144,000 strands of DNA. It's your cruciform. And if you're mostly made up of water and you can be manipulated by frequency the same way that giraffine peroxide one has frequency thrown at it and it can dance and move around, when that frequency is turned on, when they enter in and they have full authority from the Most High Yah, everybody that has it in them, they will be able to control those folks. Okay? I've been re-looking for this video for a minute. I know he used some choice language, but still, this needs to be seen. This is what it's been all about from the days of Noah, corrupting the DNA to change a person on the inside. 2013, June 13th, the highest court in the land said that if anybody put that in their body, the chocolate chips inside your own roll of cookie dough, it would take it, as you see on the screen, from a regular Dana to a C Dana, which would then no longer make that person a human being, and you are then marked as cattle based on whoever owns the subscription. I'm going to say it like that. And we all know who owns the subscription and what the number of that subscription is. Okay. In 2005, that Joker stood in Pentagon with the C of the I to the A and told them that he made a vexation that would kill the Yah gene in folks, which is in your frontal right lobe of your head. That's why they made it, to break the blood-brain barrier, to get in there and to destroy that gene. It's not the mark yet. Well, I know. That's what people think. But I'm going to continue to say, while we're yet in grace and not entered into trib yet, you got time to repent and get right with the Most High Yah. Because if not, you will enter in and be setting yourself up to be controlled, just as this young man is saying. This is how they do it. You got to remember that the enemy was on earth when he watched God create mankind out of the dust of the earth. That's why he knows how to attack our anatomy. He watched God create Adam. He was there. And once woman came, he went straight for her because he knew that Adam had received the law. So he went to the weaker vessel and caused both of them to fall. And he was there when the Most High gave Adam the law. He had been there from the beginning because he was cast down first. Then mankind was formed out of the dust. So this has been a war between him and God. We're just a pawn in between him and his war that he will lose. And we will come out victorious on the other side. Peace.